There we go. All right, that's I tricked you guys. What's up, everybody? This is Paul, otherwise known here on YouTube as Botimus, and I am again coming to you through the power of the interwebs to deliver to you yet another What's Up with the Botimus. Some people did not like my title, The State of the Channel. People thought that that meant there were bad things happening, so I threw out the What's Up with the Botimus, and people thought it was funny. I think it's funny. I'm going to stick with it. Basically, I'm just going to sit here and for the next couple minutes talk to you guys about what's going on with the channel, what's happened, what's going to be happening, doo-doo-doo-doo, all that fun stuff. So first and foremost, I do have to thank all my patrons for their continued support. You guys have helped a lot in this past month in terms of getting reviews and doing things early. Like you guys have noticed, my schedule has basically gone away. I know that you guys want the freshest and most relevant content as quickly as possible, and in order to get some of those figures as early as I have been, it costs a little bit extra to do. Sometimes it's extra shipping costs. Sometimes the cost of the figure is a little bit higher because it's earlier and the seller wants to make more money, whatever. But it's because of patrons that have been able to contribute to my content that's made it possible for me to do those videos. So if you've enjoyed basically any of my reviews for this past month of August, you have my patrons to thank for it. They have helped support tremendously, and like I said, if you guys have enjoyed those videos, it's because of them. Their support makes those things happen. There are other videos that are coming up. I'll talk on those here in a little bit. I got like a lot of the figures sitting right here. That they're also going to be because of them. But thanks to those guys for all their support. Like I said, the schedule has gone away mostly as a way to be able to get the stuff up as quickly as possible. I don't like posting 2 videos in one day, so it does still get kind of spread out a little bit. I don't like bombarding you guys with videos. Sometimes you don't even get them necessarily delivered to your email. There are options on your YouTube settings, so make sure you check that, guys. If you're not getting notifications of my videos going up, check your email settings. Make sure that you have it set where you get email notifications as well. That way, you actually know when videos are uploaded as opposed to relying just on logging into YouTube and seeing it on the homepage. The email setting is very helpful, so make sure you check that. Make sure you're getting the videos as quickly as possible. Talking about the Patreon stuff, there's a lot of giveaways that I've added to it for the month of August. The big one is there it is, a Fortress Maximus. I don't have one here. That one's my Fort Max. I'm going to be ordering it directly from Big Bad Toy Store, and it will be shipped to your house. So if you're signed up by the 31st of August, you'll be eligible for any of this month's giveaways. All it requires is a minimum contribution of $1. I thought about changing that to maybe $2. I haven't decided if I'm going to do that yet. I don't want... I'm kind of on the fence about doing that. It's one of those things where I want everybody to have access to it, so that's where I'm kind of leaning towards not doing it. Everybody who signs up, whether or not you're able to contribute $20 or $1, I want you to be able to have the ability to win these prizes. But in doing so, it's kind of making it so I don't know. I mean, I'm really leaning towards not doing it. Some people were saying that I should do it. I don't know if I should. So as of right now, I'm not doing that. But so the minimum requirement is still just $1. There's a lot of people out there that tier their giveaways. So if you contribute $5, you'll be eligible for a $20 figure. If you contribute $5, you're eligible for a $50 figure. I don't do it that way. Because I don't want to alienate people, or if you're young and you don't have access to a lot of money, or whatever the case may be, $1 is a lot of money to some people. I want it to be so that you can enjoy all this stuff. There are other perks available. I will be doing the giveaway for one-on-one phone calls, Skype things, Skype group chats with patrons, things like that. There's a lot of really cool new perks that I added. Check it out. It's all on patreon.com/optobotimus. The giveaway thing, like I said, I like doing that for everybody. And basically, there's over $600 worth of stuff that I'm doing this month alone for giveaways. So Fort Max is one of the prizes that I keep pointing to the wrong side. There it is. One of the prizes that you'll be competing for. Minimum contribution of $1. That's it. So even say you win, that's a $150 figure. Say you win and you contribute $1. That's $12 a year. Total $12 in a calendar year. That means that you got a $150 figure for $12. That's not bad. So even if you don't win anything for the next couple years, you made out pretty good. But that's not all. I'm also giving away these two pieces. This is the Transformer Collector Club Skywarp and Ramjet. These two will go to one person. I mean, obviously they're loose and everything. I reviewed these and everything. But you're going to get the package. You're getting all the accessories and everything like that. So you will have all of that. These are also available. These, I don't know how much these run, but like 60, 40, I don't remember how much they actually are. You signed up. This one, no, this was the incentive figure, I think. You got this one for free. This one you had to buy. And I honestly don't remember, but those will be available, so that's up there for you. The other thing that I'm going to be doing is this that you guys probably just saw me review this. This is the Hot Toys Finn and Stormtrooper, Riot Control Stormtrooper. This is a $360 set. So, again, if you win this and you contribute $12 a year or $1 a month, and if you win this, that works out pretty good, if you ask me. The other thing, a bunch of stuff. I'm doing a whole bunch of that. So Fort Max, Hot Toys Finn and Stormtrooper, Skywarp, Skywarp Ramjet. Also, this, as part of the new videos that I'm going to be doing, a lot of people asked me to they've asked me to do these for a long time, and this new wave kind of pushed me into it. I'm going to be doing reviews of Marvel Legend figures. A lot of you guys are really excited about that. I'm starting off with the X-Men wave. I got the entire wave, so we're going to take a look at Iceman. If he'll stand there, stay, don't fall, Iceman. Now he's going to fall. We're going to take a look at, holy cow, I just pulled the poor guy's head off. That's okay. It's Wolverine. He heals perfectly fine. So we're going to be taking a look at him. We're going to be taking a look at Alex Summers. Yes, all these guys. We're going to be taking a look at that whole wave. And yes, I'll be taking a look at Deadpool. I've already recorded this video. I have no real interest in keeping this figure. I like Deadpool, don't get me wrong. But I'm getting the Hot Toy figure. Hot Toys doesn't make X-Men figures, so that's kind of why with the Marvel stuff, I'm kind of going to do reviews on those. Things like Deadpool, Iron Man, Spider-Man, I have the Hot Toy versions of those. So I'm not necessarily keen on getting the Marvel Legends for these. So this guy right here, I did the video of him. He's already reviewed. As you can see, he was opened, and literally all I did was just like cut the tape. But you're going to get this, or somebody is going to get this. So all this stuff that I'm giving away is for patrons. It's my way of thanking them for their support. So again, if you're interested, any contribution is good. If you can afford $5, great. If you can't, that's fine too. If you can afford 50 cents, you can do that, I think. I mean, I don't think there's a minimum that you can do. But to be eligible for the giveaways, it requires $1. Those are the prizes that I'm going to be doing for September. No, I'm sorry. Those are the prizes that I'm going to be doing for August. And you only have until the 31st of this month to sign up. Like by midnight or something like that. So if you're interested in it, sign up, get it up there as quickly as possible so that you don't miss out on these really cool prizes. I haven't quite figured out what I'm going to do for September yet. I thought maybe I should just take some of this stuff and split it up and use it for September. But I'm like, hey, let's just do a great big August summer giveaway. So there's that. Like I talked about, I will be doing reviews of the new Marvel Legend figures. These are actually really very cool, and I'm a big X-Men fan. I've always loved X-Men since I was a kid, The comics I actually read a great deal of when I was a kid. I don't know. I mean, a lot of kids when you're growing up and you're different and you stand out and you don't have a lot of friends or whatever and you're isolated. You kind of identify with the X-Men because they're mutants and they're isolated. They're different. And when you're a kid, you can look at it and be like, oh wow, they're cool. They're powerful. They're different, but they're badass. So it's like awesome. So you kind of connect to them a little bit more. So I'm doing reviews of those. The other thing that I wanted to show is I got the Takara Computron. I'm working on the video for that right now. That's why my lights are on right now. I'm finishing up the video for that. That's going to go up Monday, tomorrow. So you guys will have that to look forward to. I'm doing a comparison between the Hasbro release and the Takara one. So maybe that's something that I will give away because I'm not going to spoil it, but there is only one set that I'm actually going to keep. Which one is it going to be? You're going to have to tune in to my video review tomorrow. You'll do that for me. I know you guys will. So lots of really cool stuff coming up. Really excited about adding Marvel Legends to my reviews. I think that you guys will like those. If those go well, I'll continue to do them. It's kind of a test right now for me to see if the work. I know there are a lot of people that do Marvel Legend reviews. Throwing my name in the hat is kind of one of those things where it's like a lot of people are already doing them. Why do I need to watch somebody else do them? Hopefully you guys will want to watch them because it's me doing them, and you like hearing my outlook on things. So if those go over well, I look forward to me doing more of them. We'll see how it works out. We just got to play it by ear. So your guys' support on those videos will really help determine that kind of stuff. But other than that, I really can't think of anything else. Like I said, I haven't figured out what I'm going to do for the Patreon giveaways for September. That'll all be in the next couple days. So if you want to sign up for anything that I'm giving away for August, like I said, you have until the 31st to get it done. But other than that, guys, that's about it. I can't think of anything else. I hope you guys are enjoying the videos that have come out so far. Hope you guys enjoy the ones that are scheduled to come out after this. I think that's it. Can't think of anything else. A couple Hot Toys are coming out. Some Batman stuff from Batman vs. Superman. I know those are coming. What are you guys looking forward to? Tell me in the comments below. But beyond that, I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you, everybody, again, for all your support. Even if you're not able to be a patron of mine, watching my videos, commenting, sharing them, all that kind of stuff means the absolute world to me. I love you all for all your support. It makes everything possible. Thank you very much. Hope you guys had a good summer. If you're starting back at school, be safe, be smart, get your work done. And until next time, guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye.